So I think I can push energy right to that spot now.
Oh shit, I can open my mouth wider now. So I started with nerve pain. It's toothache. I haven't had a toothache for more than 10 years. It's the very last tooth on the right side. Now the nerve pain, I think, is almost gone. I can still feel the tooth is kind of sore. But then it expands to the gum, so that's the soft tissue pain. And then when I try to open my mouth, my joint or jaw hurts a lot. So that's a joint pain. And also, everything's on the right side. My lower face, like here, also hurts. It all started from nerve pain because of toothache, and then expands to this whole area. So I haven't had a toothache for more than 10 years because I did quite a few root canals. And then that kind of like killed all the nerves. I think it's the stress. And then, once in nerve hurts, even if I go to a doctor, it's not like they can do anything. And I don't really trust the Western doctors unless it's a surgery or
Have you tried? You haven't tried anything to kind of like fix it since, right?
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I know even if I go to the doctor from my previous experience, they will ask me, "Oh, you need to come back when you don't feel pain." They may give me antibiotics. Maybe there's inflammation. So I only took painkillers from the over the counter.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So 1 to 10 right now, how would you rate kind of like your pain level?
If I open my mouth,
Yeah, you can stress it, kind of like.
it's like if I open my mouth, this is as much as I can open.
I see.
Because it's unbearable. I would say it's 8.
I
The
see.
joint,
Okay. Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
If I press here, I would say maybe 6 here. If I try to clench my teeth, I can still feel this one. Maybe it's also 6.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a technique that involves connecting with her eye to eye. So I'm going to basically flip my eyes, push energy, and then connect with her eyes. I will then start mirroring her pain in my body. So what I'll start trying to feel is where is the energy going in her body and where is her pain in her body. That'll probably happen on this side as I'm looking at her. My goal is to try to make the pain go away in my body, and in the same time that will happen in your body. So do you feel anything as I'm doing this? Are you feeling anything?
I'm trying to feel that tooth. I think it's less sore.
I have like a little bit of a ringing here now. This whole area is more sensitive to me now. It's like 10, almost more, more capable of sensing, I guess. And uncomfortable from a pain stand, like not hurt, but uncomfortable. So, and then I can push energy out of my eyes as well. So as I was saying to Albert quickly, I was pushing energy because I felt like I was on the right spot. So, which I already just got to again. So I think I can push energy right to that spot now.
Oh shit, I can open my mouth wider now. This is seriously.
Don't move. Yeah, give me another minute.
I feel the pain here is similar.
Okay.
Yeah. But when I try to chew on my tooth,
Yeah.
I felt it's less sore. But the biggest change is when I said, I could open up here and then it hurts a lot. And now I feel I can open big.
Wow.
Maybe 20% bigger. That's the biggest change.
Great.
Yeah, so it's I was very surprised about that.
Great.
Yeah,
Okay. Good.
The reason I couldn't open bigger because then it hurts so much.
So.
Yeah, it's so tight. Yeah, here. But now I can do this. Yeah.
And what's the pain when you do that?
I feel the pain level is similar,
Okay.
but I can open it bigger before I could feel the pain.
Great. Okay. Cool.
So
All right.
that's the biggest change. Yeah.
All right, give it a try.
So I could feel the tooth, the gum around the tooth was kind of like itchy and burning.
Yeah.
So I was chewing on it. I could feel the soreness. It's almost not there.
Uh-huh.
So it was 6. Now maybe it's 1.
Okay.
So let me open my mouth. I could still feel pain here, but it's less.
How much less?
It was like 7, 8, right?
Uh,
I would say now it's maybe 6 or 5, 6.
okay.
Yeah, so this is still the biggest. But the biggest change is, okay, I could feel when you were hitting me, I could feel it was itching.
Yeah.
And it's almost not there.
Okay.
The soreness of the gum
Okay.
around the tooth. So open more, and this is 5 or 6.
So when you open more, I'm not working on this at all yet right now. I'm
But
just opening
I
on your
could
jaw
already
right now.
open more.
Yeah. So right now, like, is there a percentage or like how you want to rate that?
I think each time is like 20%, 20%.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, roughly it's like I could open wider. Now it's like I could not do this without feeling the pain. I could still feel the joint pain, but then again, I was not doing this. Like I was like my mouth was like this, and now this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you show me where the rest of the discomfort is?
So a few gum here was very sore. It's almost not sore.
Okay, good.
So like not just that one tooth.
Yeah.
Like a few, like the gum around a few teeth here.
Yeah.
It's almost not sore.
Okay. What's left?
So left is here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's
Left
separate this
here.
one because I'm gonna work on that last.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So right now, for this area, it's like still a little bit. You said.
I think it's like 1.
Okay, and then here is what?
Here, if I open more,
Uh-huh.
now I can open more. It's still 6, but like I couldn't even reach here.
I see.
Yeah, still 6.
Okay.
The joint.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, test again.
Another 10% more. I can open wider. The pain level is less on the jaw. On the jaw. I think it's like 4, from 8 to 4 now.
Okay. I'll keep going.
Again, in the gum and the gum and the tooth are good.
All right. Let me.
Now the biggest pain is still here.
Okay. Let me do a little bit more here, and then Joel's gonna help you here with this area.
Okay.
All right. Try again.
Gum is very good. That tooth is like, I could feel it, but it's almost like nothing. And
Okay.
very good. Could still feel the pain and open the mouth. It's around the same level. Here I feel this time it's less pain now. I have to like because I need to press it harder to feel pain.
Okay.
Um,
What's like the pain level now there?
yeah, it's very bearable. Maybe it's a 3.
Okay. One.
Yeah.
Joel, can you work on the rest of that?
So this practice is all physical. It's actually literally just muscle tension that you create by like holding a squat. And over time, it kind of builds this kind of like bioelectrical tingling kind of in your hand. And then it kind of like circulates in your body. Over time, you're able to learn how to grow it stronger and stronger and stronger. And then if you relax, you can really feel it kind of moving around your body. And you can actually gently kind of like begin to push it out of your body by straining your muscles a certain way. And then you can kind of basically push it out. So it's literally like the difference of like me doing this with my palm or this with my palm. That's kind of how the energy kind of works. It's not like anything else. I'm not thinking about anything. Like my mind is kind of like not active in this at all. It's literally just kind of like the compression from in my body is doing something that's kind of generating this kind of like electrical kind of like feeling, and then we're just using it as a tool. The challenge of like why a healing kind of works or doesn't work is finding kind of like the very, very small kind of like pathways where there's damage. And so the bigger ones are easy to find, but the smaller ones are really, really hard to find. and there's just a lot of pathways where there could be damage. So we're just in there kind of like looking. So the reason why I'm kind of like opening my jaw up a lot in doing that, I'm trying to feel kind of like where the area is by kind of like expanding it as much as I can to feel kind of like where her kind of like discomfort could be. And what Joel's doing now is more of a topical kind of like treatment. So I would say that our treatments kind of like work in three ways. The most fundamental, basic way we do it is primarily through the spine, and we project energy from the spine out to the area where there's damage. So we're trying to look for the pathway that goes from the spine out to like the shoulder, or the pathway that goes from the spine out to like the sciatic nerve or to the elbow. So depending on kind of where the issue is, we're generally kind of putting energy in about an inch above that area, and then we're directing it literally by just facing our hand in different directions. That's kind of like how we direct the energy. The next level is topical, which is what Joe's doing right now. Joel's basically putting energy in a general area where there's a problem to try to kind of penetrate and break through and reconnect damage there. The least kind of like typical is what I just did, which is kind of like this face-to-face like projection of energy, and then be able to kind of like sense it. The pathways in the face are just very delicate. They're very small. So it's not like the spine where it's just like, the spine is like right there. You know exactly where to go. It's really hard to find those little kind of like pathways to determine where the damage is. The one thing that happens when we do these sessions is really draining on the practitioner. So our practice is literally, we just hold a squat like this for like 30 minutes to an hour a day. I would say an hour a day, but I'd say most people just do it for about 30 minutes. That generates this like pressure. Every day it just keeps building more and more and more. You need to get it kind of electrified by someone that already has the power. That accelerates the development of the power dramatically. Every time you do what we call a transfer with someone else in their hand, it makes your energy stronger. So we do that constantly. Every Tuesday, Thursday, we meet here and we basically practice, like the dozen of us. And we try to grow the energy to be stronger, stronger, stronger. We learn different methods of how to control it and how to kind of apply it for different conditions in the body. And then we test to see what works. There's different things that we kind of keep learning. The thing that's kind of like difficult is that the power is very hard to create. Let's say we do this for like an hour a day. And I would kind of like equate it to 10 hours of like squatting yields about 10 minutes of this transfer therapy. And then we have to keep regenerating that energy. Otherwise we drain ourselves and then we won't have enough. So it is not a ideal way to kind of like do this. Long term, our mission is to try to understand what's going on. If we can kind of actually effectively manufacture this energy, grow it in a lab in human tissue kind of like based like batteries that we can grow in a lab to kind of power this, and then use that as a therapeutic to apply for different kind of conditions in the body. You want to test it?
I feel I can almost open like without thinking about the pain.
Good.
But there's still some pain.
Yeah.
I could still feel the pain here. I think maybe it's less than what I just felt. I'm almost not bothered.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is gone. This is gone.
This is gone.
This is gone.
The gum and the tooth.
Yeah.
This I can open wider.
Okay.
Like almost open it. Like
Okay, you're almost
yeah.
there.
But still I could feel it.
little bit, okay.
It was like 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
2. Oh,
Yeah.
2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's down
Here,
here?
here I feel it's like maybe less than here. Maybe it's like 1.5.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Cool.
So, but how I felt was amazing. So once I started doing something, I don't know if it's by chance or just I felt it. I felt tingling on my spine,
Yeah.
and then here,
Yeah.
and then I feel heat. And then you had your hand here. I felt heat. I was thinking, okay, I felt heat. You either had a very hot hand or I could feel heat. And then you took your hand away, and then the heat was gone.
We're gonna
Thank
do
you
it
so much.
just kind of like right like that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So before taking the question, I want to just check in, see how you're feeling.
I feel I can open my mouth even more freely.
Yeah.
But I could still feel the soreness. Now it's kind of like soreness instead of pain. It's like right here. I could still feel soreness here.
Okay.
But I'm not really bothered. Can we really get to 0?
Yeah, we can get to 0. So we'll try. We're gonna do 2 more times, and then if we can't get to 0, then we'll continue another day. I mean, ultimately, what this comes down to is like how much power you can get in someone's body, and the more power we can get in someone's body, that's kind of what really impacts kind of like how deep we can kind of like make the change.
I think these two still sore. I'm not bothered at all. Like here and
But you're sore.
yeah, just sore.
So it's sore here.
Here and here.
Okay, so just go in like this angle.
Okay.
All right, take a break and see. Thank you, James.
I feel here. It got better again. The under. It's only like here. I still feel some soreness. Yeah, on the joint.
Okay.
Yeah, and here I can almost feel not feel anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so it got better again.
Okay. Cool.
Started from like 8 and 6. Now we are like 1.
1.
Yeah.
Okay. Like basically, so some things are 0, right? Yeah.
I'm seeing the gum.
Okay.
2 is 0.
Coming to the 0.
Here is like 1.
Okay.
Here also almost nothing.
Okay.
Almost 0.
Like
but
0.5
I
or-
still feel something.
Okay.
0.5.
Yeah. 0.5. Okay. Okay. Good job. Yeah.